The final choices and goodbyes after months of emotional roller coasters, awkward dinners, quiet confessions, and surprise reversals, Heart Pairing finally has reached its finale. And yes, it really did feel like the end of an era. This episode wasn't just a finale, it was a full circle moment for everyone who's been watching since day one. As expected, the last day gave the cast one last opportunity to connect with anyone they had unfinished business with. There were no dramatic reveals or twists, just raw, honest closure, and it all felt right. Let's start with Hanol and Changhyun. These two have suddenly become BFFs, they thanked each other and had a lovely conversation. Then there's Hanol and Jimin. Their final talk was calm and mature. Hanol expressed gratitude, Jimin said he was sorry. And in that quiet exchange, it was crystal clear, Hanol had genuinely liked him. There was no grand gesture, no last-minute attempt to change his mind, just respect, and a little heartbreak in the silence. It reminded me how sometimes the purest emotions are the ones left unsaid. Hanol really liked Jimin, but Jimin is a well-grounded man, which is why the ladies liked him more, besides the fact that he is very handsome. Chaeyoon and Sangyoon revisited their home date decision. Chaeyoon explained that lingering feelings from earlier naturally led her to how she made her choice. Sangyoon agreed and noted he could see the shift clearly afterwards, and that he understood her direction was already decided. He thanked her for even considering him as a homestay candidate. They closed things off respectfully. No tension, no blame, just a level-headed conversation between two friends. But Chaeyoon's talk with Chanhyung was on a different level. She said being on the home date with him made her feel, this is it. And for once, you could see the honey dripping out of Changhyung's eyes, he looks so in love. Chaeyoon is the real deal. Everything she said felt authentic. You could feel how far they'd come, and ironically, like I always say, Sangyoon's role really helped solidify their bond. Sometimes, a little pressure is what some people need to understand their true feelings and what is really real. Ji-won and Chonghwan also talked. This was a ship that could have been but got lost in the middle of nowhere, never to be seen again. The 15 years age gap was the silent enemy that tore them apart, but still, both of them showed so much grace and kindness toward each other, and had a genuinely touching conversation. One takeaway from their relationship is that mutual respect can be just as beautiful as romantic connection. Now on to Woo Ji-won, who, let's be real, basically turned into the power couple of the season. From the moment Woo Jae reoriented himself toward Ji-won, everything just clicked. His personality, which had been kind of weird earlier, suddenly became magnetic and attractive. He was funny, sincere, and so naturally affectionate with her. Their final moments sealed the deal. Ji-won chose him, and Woo Jae didn't even wait. He ran in and hugged her so tight it felt like a K-drama finale. If any couple looked like they were walking straight into real-world dating, it was them. If anyone is wondering which couple will end up in marriage, it's also them. Suah had one of the most interesting placements on this show. She came in late, just a week to the end, but still tried to express her feelings fully, first with Jimin, then with Sangyoon and somehow, with Chonghwan. Her words to Chonghwan were honest, she appreciated him, but something deeper was missing. When it was time to make her final choice, interestingly, she chose Sangyoon, which made me feel a little sad for Chonghwan, but it's nice that she didn't try to lead him on. Their conversations were the same as the past, there were no new discoveries or new feelings, just her last-minute pivot to Sangyoon. Her choice is less about romance and more about gratitude, probably showing two latecomers who found comfort in each other when it counted, or probably because there were no other safer choices. And now, Jaehyun and Jimin. After all the spoilers and rumors, it is finally nice to see this moment. Thanks to Jimin, who stayed consistent, steady, and patient. This gave Jaehyun time to make up her mind, decisively giving Jimin a positive response as soon as she became sure. After deciding how she felt, she didn't hold back anymore. Their final choice felt earned. Jimin rushed to her, but restrained himself from giving her a full hug, just his hand over her shoulder, but they were both really happy. This is the most authentic and truest connection I've ever witnessed on a dating show. If they're not a real couple right now in the real world, then this show was not real. Their relationship will last for a very long time. I already see them having babies together, ha ha ha. The way she looks at him, and the way he holds her and had stayed beside her all season, that truly melts the hardest hearts. As the final choices rolled in, there were no shocking twists. Jimin chose Jaehyun. Sangyoon also chose Jaehyun. Chanhyung chose Chaeyoon. Woojae chose Jiwon. And Chonghwan chose Suo. Among the women, Jaehyun chose Jimin. Jiwon chose Woojae. Chaeyoon chose Chanhyung. Hanul chose Jimin. And Suo chose Sangyoon. 3 couples successfully matched. Jiwon and Woojae. Jaehyun and Jimin. Chaeyoon and Chanhyung. They exchanged letters, made little promises about staying close outside the show, and left us with just enough hope to wonder, are they still dating now? No information or updates have been given on that yet. Another interesting part was Jiwon and Woojae. Jiwon didn't hesitate, she flat out said she likes clarity and asked if he'd date her starting today. Straightforward and adorable. The kind of confidence that makes you want to root for them forever. As a whole, this finale reminded me why dating shows work when done right. No forced drama, no villains, just people navigating real emotions, sometimes messily, but always sincerely. Heart pairing might have started quietly in the beginning, messy in the middle, but by the end, it became one of the most emotionally balanced dating shows I've seen, less spectacle, more substance. Now the only question left is, are they still together? We'll wait to see after pairing and also keep an eye out for real-life updates through their social media activities. Wouldn't it be nice to actually see them dating in public? Can you guys believe how our emotions were manipulated all through this show? Now I'm beginning to wonder how people even come up with these rumors, ha ha ha. This video was supposed to just be a recap, but I couldn't help chiming in with my opinions here and there. It's a really fascinating dating show. What are your thoughts about the finale? Are you happy with the final couples, or was there a pair you were rooting for that didn't make it? Did anything surprise you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, please subscribe and like the video.